Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers until the end of the year. Let's get going, guys. And yes, finally a ship that I can care about. A ship that I actually will probably get for myself. An amazing ship, actually. I know, it's just a ship, but there is a catch to it. So yeah, the Project 56K, the Bravi destroyer, the missile apprentice. Why missile apprentice? Yes, look at that. Let me find a cooler picture. Look at this. If you don't know what this is an S-125 NEVA. This is probably the most successful AA system ever to be built and used in combat. It probably shot down more than 5,000 aircraft in Vietnam or something crazy like that. I cannot know because there is the S-125 that he actually used that there as well. But it is one of the greatest AA systems ever, you know. It is an iconic AA system, and yeah, it's so cool, man. Yeah, it's a ship. I don't care too much about that part, but it has an S-125, man. And for those types of gameplays, like the realistic gameplay that I did a while back in a custom battle, you know, like that was really realistic flying the MiG-29. The next time I do that, I will use this ship to actually shoot down some aircraft because it's so cool to see this AA system. It's an iconic AA system, and it's, yeah, if you know this AA system, you know this AA system. If you don't know, even the Top Gun 2, the Top Gun Maverick, the AA systems that are on top of the hills there, they modeled as S-125s because it's just a very common AA system to see across the world, you know, in the Cold War. A lot of the Eastern countries use this AA system, and it was really a good AA system, right? It helped defend many countries in many wars, and yeah, just overall very interesting. About the ship itself, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. It is a 1950s destroyer, you know, and it has basically 130 millimeter guns, you know, double cannons on the bow. I think it's called. I always forget, but still, on the front part of the ship, I would say, it has some AA guns as well, some mortals to drop depth charges, and also the AA systems I told you guys about, the torpedoes, and then the S-125. They say here it's the Volna-M SAM system, but the Volna-M is actually the name for the navalized version of the NEVA, right, which is the S-125. So yeah, you can even see that the missile is very similar. If you take a look on pictures on the internet, you will see that the missiles are just very similar. They're just the same missile as the NEVA. Two-stage burner, you know, it burns this part before, then it launches, and I don't know if it has a second engine or something like that, but then this is the main part. And in real life, it was a suckless engine, a suckless guidance system. So that was one of the reasons why it was so effective, because it was really, you know, good against ECM, against jammers and all sorts of things until very later, because if you had sight of the enemy, if you had a lock and you just had sight of the aircraft, you could just guide it to the target. So it was a very reliable weapon. And even in the Vietnam War, they could just turn basically the radar off and use the sighting systems to just shoot down the bombers and stuff. So it is a very good system. It also has the new Angara radar, which is a very modern radar even. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting ship. I will get it for myself, and I'll probably do some gameplay with it just because of the S-125. I know not a lot of people care about these things, but it is just the coolest thing ever for me, you know, just because it's a system that I always dreamed about using in War Thunder, right? But since the actual S-125 is not actually mobile, you know, it's not a self-propelled AA system, it needs multiple trucks and stuff, it's a heavy AA system, right? We never could have just used it. So yeah, just very good, man, very cool, man. Yeah, it's just a ship, but it is probably the coolest ship of the game, in my opinion. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you care about this or not. Hopefully more modern ships comes to our Thunder in the future. Modern, at least from the Cold War. I mean, 50s, 60s. I mean, we have already missiles that are self-guidance, the self-guided to the target in the air-to-air role. I don't understand why they didn't add, right now, we still have a long road to go ahead, but hopefully in the future they add basically ship missiles and ship missile carriers, and basically have a more modern ship combat. Then I probably will start playing ships more often. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, see you.